Check it out now. Hip hop a sad place, okay? In the age of mumble rappers and people still clowning on rappers for not being as hard, there's still a stigma in hip hop that doesn't recognize that not everyone is a fucking gangster. Not only that, not everybody has to be super tough or just can't even be regular, which means you go through regular emotions like a human. You're happy sometimes, you're sad sometimes. Shoot, a lot of people suffer from mental illnesses and mental anxieties, okay? In hip-hop 20 years ago, I've always said it, like they would laugh you out the fucking building. Say Biggie came out and said, hey, I'm depressed, okay? I believe niggas would have laughed him out the door. Pac would have been dissing that nigga, doing fucking a crip walk with a fucking fat mannequin and just like doing all type of like coonery while clowning him, okay? Basically, niggas didn't care about mental issues. Nowadays, it's a real thing that I believe is getting thrusted in the forefront of hip-hop, and one of the people leading that is xxxtentacion, okay? You might call him emo, you might call him whatever, and a lot of times you might judge him by the things you see about him, but I think he's been crying out for help for a while. If you look routinely on his Snapchat or his Insta Snap, you'll see him put a lot of messages saying he's ready to die. He'll put a lot of messages saying, listen, hey, I can't do this anymore. Or he'll put a lot of messages saying he wants to just quit it all or just go away. Okay, now, if you've ever had a depressed friend or a friend going through some shit, that's how they talk. He's been doing this sporadically, and yesterday was no different when he said, sad to announce, I will not be making or releasing any music. I'm tired of being mentally abused for trying to help people. I'm tired of the hate. I'm done. Now, what is he talking about? I think he might be talking about, and by the way, I do know he's talking about some stuff that's close to him, so I think he's going through some internal issues, maybe with his team or whoever, but he's also talking about like him trying to donate money for domestic violence prevention programs, people clown him for that. Anytime he looks like he's trying to do something wholesome because of the perception of him being just violent and a lot of people not liking him, he still gets hate. Of course, internet bullying, like shit. Regardless of what you think, yes, he's rich, yes, whatever. And again, I'm not dick riding. I gotta let y'all know because I would also defend anyone who's in this position. But people, of course, hate him. Listen, I tweeted this message out and 98% of the people were like, good, I'm glad you're done. You get me? I think the bullying gets to him. The constant criticism gets to him. And, of course, if you already have other mental stuff going on, mix that in with it, it doesn't sit well. So, of course, I believe if he's not in a great mental space, I know for fans they want him to release music, but I don't think he should be releasing music. I don't think he should be making music unless it's really true inspirational shit. So he shouldn't have to be forced to put out music if mentally he's not in that space. So all I could say is that he's been crying out for help for a while. I hope the ones near to him, if they really care about him, fuck the money, fuck the tours he got to go on, fuck the shows, make sure he's right mentally, because as we've seen with even like Kanye, the person we fucking love, listen, Kanye obviously went through some mental fucking episodes, and that led to the breakdown. So you want to address these things before, not constantly keep going and going and going just to secure the bag and later eventually end up in a place that sets you back further than if you address it early. So I hope he gets the help he needs, and I hope his fans are patient with him. And shit, I mean, I've said this to him, you know what I mean? The people on the internet, you can't go to the internet ever for a pick-me-up. Okay, if you're not feeling good and you put that shit on the internet, they're going to basically tell you the worst thing you should hear at that time. So him announcing that's not going to make it any better because a lot of people don't like him. So it is what it is. And it comes with the position that he's in too, okay? Partially the reason why he is who he is. And shit, partially the reason I am who I am. A lot of niggas hate me. And you can't get the good if you're not going to accept the bad as well, okay? You just got to look at it in context. Give me a comment, you guys like them, subscribe to Akademiks.